Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Donald, and I'm here to talk to you about menopause and perimenopause. The way we'll do it today is first I'll tell you what menopause is and then discuss perimenopause. So menopause is when your period stops for at least 12 months. So for 12 months, you do not see ant flow. There is nothing happening for exactly 12 months. That is the definition of menopause. Perimenopause, which you may or may not be familiar with the term, is around menopause. And perimenopause happens 2 to 10 years before actual menopause, right? And so let's talk about some of the symptoms that you may be experiencing in perimenopause. You're still getting your period and you're like, why do I have hot flashes? So hot flashes is one of the first symptoms, signs and symptoms of perimenopause. What? Keep going. Oh. So hot flashes are one of the first signs and symptoms of perimenopause. So what is a hot flash? A hot flash is you're sitting here minding your business with your friends at brunch, and all of a sudden it's like, are you hot? Is anyone hot? Am I hot? I mean, it feels like just a rush of heat. You start sweating, your lips start sweating. It's not cute, honey. So that's one of the first symptoms. Some of the other symptoms of perimenopause are trouble sleeping, depression, vaginal dryness, insomnia, night sweats. So insomnia is just a fancy way of saying you can't sleep. You're up all night sweating, and just these changes are happening, and they happen gradually over time. Also, some of the lesser known symptoms is you may have a new body odor. For some reason, your deodorant just stops working. That's kind of one of the symptoms that people really don't know about or may not notice or may not think. So if you're sitting at home and like, that sounds like me, it's not a diagnosis. These are just symptoms. So you should go to your practitioner and say, hey, this is happening. So it can be your OBGYN, it can be your regular doctor. Now, in your body, what is happening? So what is causing this? So perimenopause begins in your early 40s to late 50s. Some women even start in their early 30s. But what happens is it's the decrease in estrogen. So estrogen is a hormone produced by your ovaries. Now, if you remember the last time we talked about the mighty man maker, right? Your ovaries up here, your ovaries are up here, right? There's your ovaries, your fallopian tube, and your uterus. So your ovaries are stimulated by follicle stimulating hormone, right? Follicle stimulating hormone is one of the hormones that your doctor may test, because the follicle stimulating hormone is going, ovaries, make more estrogen, make more estrogen. And they're like, we tired. We're done with estrogen. So the follicle stimulating hormone is, pushing the button, and the ovaries are like, nope, done here, right? So there's no estrogen rising in your body, so your body starts reacting. Estrogen is an important hormone in your body. It helps with vaginal moisture. So what happens when estrogen is no longer in your body? Vaginal dryness. The night sweats, the hot flashes, they are all because estrogen is not being produced, and your body is now kicking into overdrive saying, what is going on here? Where's the estrogen? And it's running and shooting on all cylinders trying to make it happen. So that is perimenopause. So perimenopause, like I said, can happen 2 to 10 years before menopause. Now menopause, as we discussed in the beginning, is 12 months without having a period. but you can still have the same symptoms that you are having in perimenopause that you have in menopause. The only thing is, for 12 months, your period just isn't there. So after 12 months, you are officially considered to be in menopause. Unfortunately, some of these symptoms that you're getting, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the mental confusion, the irritability doesn't go away. Also painful sex due to vaginal dryness begins to occur, all of those things. So again, if you're experiencing those symptoms and it sounds like you can talk to your practitioner. Because why? There are treatments for menopause. There is no cure for menopause. Why? Because menopause is completely normal. But there are treatments that can help with the symptoms of menopause, right? So what are some of the treatments that can help? Antidepressants help with some of the mood swings and the irritability. There's hormone replacement therapy, but I would say, really talk this over with your doctor, because there are some side effects that, you just need to be aware of. There are natural supplements that really help with menopause symptoms. Acupuncture really helps with menopause symptoms. Meditation, exercise, and just managing your stress. Menopause is a completely normal activity of life. It is the cycle of life. It is the progression of life. You start getting your period, and then as you age, you stop getting your period. So it's completely normal, but there are things that you can do to manage the symptoms. Thanks for coming to my show. Or my